Now, Ketebul music has injected life into the 1960s music scene through a new stage drama production, African Twist. The play, written by Paul Kelemba, alias Maddo, and directed by Martin Kigondu, transports Kenyans down memory lane to the country's early independence days, as reviewed by Jackline Macharia in the segment Cinemas and Theatre.
Ketebul music's African Twist brings to life the stories of four legendary musicians who played a pivotal role in shaping Kenya's post-independence music scene. Directed by Martin Kigondu, the play combines compelling storytelling with music, immersing audiences in the vibrant soundscape of 1960s Kenya. Set against the backdrop of a newly independent nation, it explores how the political and social climate influenced the country's flourishing music industry.
The swinging 60s would continue to be a mixed bag for the young nation. It's a time where Kenya's GDP is said to have been set at the heights of Singapore. And somehow the lights, the hopes, and the people's energy somehow still shone bright, despite the drama and assassination happening at the top.
Ketebul music are not a playhouse. They don't stage plays. They do documentaries on the history of Kenyan music. They also have a library on the history of Kenyan music. So they publish different books on the different 10 years. Every 10 years they are sort of saying this is the benga type of music that was done then, this is music from the 90s, etc, etc. So after conversations with them, I understood that Paul Kelemba, who is the writer, aka Maddo, had been wanting to, first of all, he thought of a movie, but then that seemed a little too tedious, so he thought of putting a play.
At the heart of the production is the story of Daudi Kabaka, a man who left his steady job in 1959 to pursue his passion for music. Kabaka joined Equator Sound Studios, where he quickly became part of the iconic Equator Sound Band. Here, he formed lifelong friendships with fellow musicians such as Fadhili Williams, Gabriel Omolo, George Agade, David Amunga, and Peter Tsotsi. African Twist takes audiences on a musical journey through their careers, revisiting the songs that defined their legacies and delving into the creative process behind their groundbreaking records at Equator Sound Studios under the guidance of legendary producer Charles Warrod.
The whole idea of Ketebul is not only documenting but also celebrating the history of Kenyan music. A lot of people are clueless, you know, on basic facts such as the song Malaika, you know, a lot of people would attribute it to Tanzania, yet it has nothing to do with them. Yeah, so we get this chance to tell people, oh, this is how it happened. This is actually, more of the true story around this. And there are so many stories that we don't know about Kenyan music. And so I feel, this is a good time to start doing that, especially when you realize that music and revolution or music and culture shifting are super attached.
The play director notes that the cast, composed of young Kenyan actors, has embraced the opportunity to connect with a rich and important piece of their country's history. By bringing these stories to life, they offer new generations a chance to engage with the music that shaped Kenya's social and cultural landscape.
Throughout last year, into this year as well, I'll be doing a lot of workshops. Last year I did a lot of workshops, and my target audience, quote unquote, are these young upcoming stars. You don't have to be known that much. The thing about acting is you need to be sharpening your tool constantly. So most of them, I've seen them around either on stage or in the workshops that I've had, meaning I've seen their range and all. Now, fast forward to us putting out a call for the auditions. When the auditions were put out, of course, these young people would be the ones who are coming, because even age-wise, we're very particular. We started with dialogue, an understanding of what they're doing. I break it all down in my different sessions. Then, as soon as we sort of understood the plot and the growth of these different characters, we got into the music. Then, last but not least, we ended up doing the dance.
The play features some of the most iconic songs, including Daudi Kabaka's Harambe Harambe, and Fadhili Williams' timeless Malaika. Both of these songs, released by Equator Records, have endured as cultural touchstones for more than 6 decades. They continue to resonate with audiences both in their original versions and through numerous cover renditions, proving the lasting power of Kenya's musical heritage. Jackline Macharia for Cinemas and Theatre.